Salam kids, welcome to your channel Islam Station. Today, we are talking about the life of Hazrat Bilal Ibn Rabah, Razi Allah Ta'ala Anhu, and learning from it. In Mecca, on its busy streets, there existed one young man by the name of Bilal Ibn Rabah who lived a hard and hopeful life. His skin was normally brown in color, to be sure, truly African against his background. He was born into slavery to work as a servant to a rich merchant, and yet his heart held the ardent longing to be free and do something with meaning. At this important moment in his life, Bilal heard the call of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, who spoke passionately about the oneness of God, justice, and equality for all. Intrigued, Bilal approached the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and listened closely to his teachings. The message resonated deeply within him, and he felt a strong connection to this new faith, Islam, which emphasized the value of every human life. He then embraced Islam courageously by declaring the belief in one God. Such turning to Islam was costly in the society prized with status and wealth. His master was angry due to the faith of Bilal by using cruel torture in his futile attempt to recant the belief of Bilal. The relentless pain would not break the spirit of Bilal, who refused to give in, proclaiming with unwavering conviction, Ahad, Ahad, meaning one, one, a declaration of the oneness of God. His steadfastness at this torture moved the companions of the Prophet to intercede for him before Abu Bakr. It was Hazrat Abu Bakr, Razi Allah Ta'ala Anhu, who bought Bilal's freedom, but the scars of his torture ran deep. His new freedom found Bilal among the early Muslims, consecrating his life to the teachings of Islam and serving the community. When the faith of Islam prevailed, a holy task was bestowed upon Bilal. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, chose him to act as the first Muezzin, the one whose task it is to call the faithful to prayer. The voice of Bilal, though melodious and rich, reverberated through the streets of Medina, urging them with urgent sincerity, as though his soul were a baby in the womb, to a gospel of acts of worship. As this call to prayer is known, the adhan became legendary for its resonance, with meaning regarding belief and community. His stark adherence to Islam and the profundity of love he had for the Prophet granted him a place of dignity in the hearts of those early Muslims. He went on many raids with the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and showed bravery and devotion that inspired others. The story of Hazrat Bilal Ibn Rabah, Razi Allah Ta'ala Anhu, did not stop at persecution, but at perseverance, an example that faith could overcome persecution. After the death of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, early convert to Islam, Hazrat Bilal Ibn Rabah, Razi Allah Ta'ala Anhu, could bear it no longer and was sad. Hence, he could not stay in Medina. He migrated to Syria and carried on his services of disseminating Islam. His memory as a symbol of resilience, faith, and equality lives on. The example that he showed has served to continue encouraging Muslims to be faithful during persecution. His story somehow underlined the transformative power of faith, the articulate call to justice and equality that Islam enshrines. I hope you've learned something valuable from the inspiring life of Hazrat Bilal Ibn Rabah, Razi Allah Ta'ala Anhu. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more exciting content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, kids.